everyone, and welcome back to Team ZMU TV. You're joining once again for a short discussion about a topic that one of our members asked about, pertaining to why doesn't Sub4Sub work the way that they expect it to. So simply put, they're wondering how come Sub4Sub on Facebook to acquire subscribers to your channel doesn't work. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that today. First of all, I want to go ahead and thank everyone who's watching this episode, and hopefully that this would give you some ideas or some knowledge or some insight to how the world of Sub4Sub actually works. So let's get started by a couple of things. Number one, I understand that many of you are in that process of acquiring subscribers through the Sub4Sub world, and many of you have given up on it, which is good, and many of you continue to try to do it as the primary means for you to acquire your 1,000 subscribers in order to monetize. Well, there's cons and pros about the Sub4Sub world, and you all need to be aware of the repercussion or the results of that process. Okay, so let's get down to why are people actually doing it. It's because it is one of the easiest ways to get subscribers. It is one of the easiest ways. I've done it in the past, and obviously, you know, realize that it's worthless, but it's also very easy to just meet that 1,000 requirement, right? But you also have to understand that people also do it because they really don't know what else to do. They don't know how to market their videos, their channels. They don't know how to actually monetize. So what is Sub4Sub? Sub4Sub simply means that you're on these web pages or Facebook group chats or pages, that you're out there exchanging your subscription for other people to subscribe to your channel. But literally what you're really doing, quite honestly, is you're begging. You're begging other people to watch 1 minute of your video and to subscribe to your video as you do the same for them. Where is that really gonna get you? Absolutely nowhere. It's not gonna get you anywhere. We know this. Many have tried, and to try to monetize that way, number one, it is possible. People have done it in the past. But think about after monetization. Think about after monetization. What are you going to do? Right? All of your subscribers now, you know, let's just assume that you got monetized that way. Let's just assume that you did. Now that you're monetized, now what? You've got 1,000, or let's just even say that you've been doing it for so long that you managed to get 5,000 subscribers through Sub4Sub. What are you gonna do after you're monetized? Do you truly expect these people to watch your videos? Do you truly expect them to be following your channel? No. Their mentality was the same thing. They subbed you, you subbed them, just so that you can get that 1,000 subscribers. But neither one of you are following each other's channels, right? So yes, it could work just to meet your 1,000 requirement, but the problem after that is, do you really expect these 5,000 subscribers that you got through Sub4Sub, do you really expect them to be watching your videos? I hope you don't, because they're not going to. They're not going to be watching your videos, right? But it is a means to an end, okay? It is a means to an end. You know, people do it just so that they can get that 1,000 subscribers out of the way. Now that you have that 1,000 subscribers, now your biggest problem is the 4,000 hours. Your biggest problem is the 4,000 hours of watch time that you need to get in 365 days, right? So now how are you gonna do that? So that is the big problem of Sub4Sub. It gives an illusion. The Sub4Sub world is so easy to do that it gives false hope. It gives the illusion, the false illusion, that you are actually moving forward. In reality, you're moving backwards, guys. In reality, you're moving backwards. Okay? So Why do people do it? It's because it's easy. Number two, people get disappointed when they actually do it because of all of this stigma about, I did Sub4Sub and I subscribed to 50 people and they subscribed back to me, but after 2 days, they unsubscribed to me. That out of the 50 people that I subscribed to, I only have 20 or 30 of them actually subscribed. Well, number one, that's a good thing. That's a good rate, right? 50% acquire rate, that's actually not bad. But just think about that. You increased your sub, but you can't really depend on them to actually watch your channel. Plus, the spamming. The spamming by itself is going to destroy your channel. So there's a lot of stigma out there that, you know, Sub4Sub will ruin your channel. YouTube is gonna catch on to it and you know, cancel your channel. All of these rumors out there, absolutely, there are some truth into it, right? There's some truth into that. But at the same time, you have to accept that you cannot complain about those results. You cannot complain about those results because that is the world of Sub4Sub. That is the world of Sub4Sub, okay? It's not worth it. So what exactly should somebody be doing in order to make it work for themselves, in order to utilize your channel properly and get true subscribers? Well, there's a lot of different ways. Sub4Sub is not the only way that you can get subscribers. It is the fastest way, but you always have to think, what if I can get my channel monetized through Sub4Sub? Then what? What are you gonna do next? If you are truly thinking that you're gonna be making money off of your channel because you got it monetized and you got your subscribers from Sub4Sub world, you're not gonna be making any money. This is not something that we just realized today. No, many have done it and many have failed. So in reality, Sub4Sub doesn't work. So what makes that so different from our community? Well, because we're not Sub4Sub. Our community actually are together to watch each other's videos, any new videos that comes up of interest to us, and we watch those videos to what? To help that YouTuber, right? Number one. But at the same time, we watch those videos because they are of interest to us. It is something that we are interested in. So those are valid watch times. Those are valid subscribers, valid followers that you can count on. Your job is to grow that follower base. Your job is to grow your channel, practice SEO, search engine optimization, a topic that I constantly talk about, in order to acquire more valid subscribers. I guarantee you, and I can attest to this, I have seen so many channels out there that have 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. And I've always asked those members, hey, where did you get your subscribers? 95% of them say, oh, I got it through Sub4Sub. Well, how do you feel about that now? Are they actually doing anything for you? No, they're not. Well, that's the world of it. That's the reality of it. Some people have 5,000. I've even seen some channels have 6,000 subscribers, but their channel is not monetized. Because what they're hoping for, in reality, what they're truly hoping for is they can acquire 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, you know, subscribers from Sub4Sub. And they're hoping that in the future, when they release a new video, that some of them will watch it. Well, I guarantee you this, some may accidentally watch it if they're even remotely interested in your channel, but over 90% of those people are not gonna be watching your channels because you got them in a fashion where there's no commitment, there's no interest, and there's no value. I would rather have, and I said this countless times before in previous videos, I would rather have 100 true followers or subscribers that actually are interested in my channel, that are actually watching my channel or videos, versus 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers from Sub4Sub who I know are not going to be watching my videos, that they're only there because we exchange subscribers or subscriptions. So why does Sub4Sub not work the way that it's supposed to? It's because there's no loyalty, there's no interest, and there is truly no commitment from those individuals. A true follower of your channel has high interest in your channel. They subscribe to you. A true follower subscribe to you because they want to know what's going on with your channel. They appreciate your channel. They value your channel. Whether your channel is an educational channel, whether it's a do-it-yourself channel, or whether it's a cooking channel, they value your videos. That's why they continue to come back to your channel and watch any new videos that you have coming up. So how do you actually go away from Sub4Sub and actually put yourself in a better position? It's truly very simple. You all make it so difficult. You all make it so hard. It's not. It takes a lot of work. Absolutely. It takes a lot of commitment from your part, of course. Okay? Some of the key ways to actually do it is, as I mentioned previously, is I highly suggest that you join and collaborate with other groups of similar interest. Collaborate with other communities of similar interest that you have. That if you are in the world of cooking, join those cooking pages on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, right? And attract true followers, attract true subscribers that have high interest in, or high interest and high commitment and high value to your channel. Okay? That's number one. Number two, you could certainly practice and get better at SEO. You can certainly practice and get better at SEO that allows you to promote your channel at the highest ranking area. That when you practice it enough, remember, practice makes perfect. You do something over and over and over, don't be surprised that you get really good at it. It's just the way that the world works. You know, if you do something 1,000 ways over and over, you become an expert at it. So whether you're a beginner in the SEO world, whether you're not proficient, if you do it enough, you will eventually get really good at it. And all of a sudden, you'll notice that your videos are being promoted by Google. Your videos are being promoted by YouTube because it's appearing in the first top 10 results. You have a good chance of getting viewed by some of those, you know, right alongside by some of those other channels that have 20,000, 30,000, 60,000 subscribers. Okay, even if your channel is small, but you do your SEO properly, you could appear right next to those other channels, which means you just increased your chance of actually getting true subscribers. So if you couple those two methods, just those two methods of joining other groups or other communities in the same niche or in the same category of interest that your channel is in, and also practice effective SEO, well, you already are ahead of the game. Because keep in mind, how many YouTubers out there actually practice those? Not a lot. That's why there's such a huge thing about Sub4Sub. That's why there's so many people doing Sub4Sub. It's because not everyone are practicing what I just mentioned, those two different ways. And to even make matters worse, I have seen monetized people. I have seen monetized channels still in the Sub4Sub world. And I've sent them messages in the past. I've asked them, hey, listen, I just watched your video because it was interesting, but I'm wondering, why are you in the Sub4Sub world? You're already monetized, but why are you still doing Sub4Sub? I already know the answer, but I still want to hear it from them to make them realize certain concept, right? And they all basically say it's because I'm monetized, but I don't actually have a lot of viewers. I get my views and I get my clicks from the Sub4Sub world. That is sad. That is truly sad. It took them years and years to get their channel monetized, but now they're back in the Sub4Sub world because no one is watching their videos. And they're just trying to make pennies, and they're trying to make a little bit of money from their website or from their channel, but they can't do it, and they're back in Sub4Sub just because no one is watching their videos. They don't truly have organic followers to help them. That is the world of Sub4Sub, and I hope and I pray that you all will soon realize this, that it is not worth it. It is worth putting in the hard work. It is worth putting in the effort into making your channel better and better, and improve it and market it using some techniques from the SEO to get your videos promoted. It is truly worth that. If you believe that you can monetize through Sub4Sub, if you believe that you can make money doing Sub4Sub, you are sorely mistaken. It is not going to happen. So once again, I hope that this is some form of informative knowledge that you now can take advantage of. So if it wasn't clear before, absolutely let me know and I can try to help you out a little bit more. If any of you have any questions about any aspect of monetization or YouTubing, if I have the knowledge, I will definitely forward it to you, or simply go down to the comment section and ask your question and I'll go ahead and address that. But other than that, I hope that this short journey to monetization was helpful to you and everyone else. At the end of the day, please know that we are here to help. We are here to help and we are here to support you. But there are things that you just have to realize and come to terms with that is not going to work. Once again, my name is Armand Nicholas with Team ZMU, and I thank you for joining me in this short journey to monetization, and we'll see you again next time. Have a great day and enjoy.